Hello, good day. Welcome to Mommy Asha's kitchen. Today we are making chicken stew. Okay, right away, boil your chicken with spices, cubes, turmeric, chicken seasoning and salt, onions. Bring it to a boil by steaming it before adding water into it so it will cook. So you go ahead, cover this chicken, allow it to cook while we go over to our tomatoes. You need enough tomatoes for this, your pepper, ginger, garlic also for this kind of stew. So in a blender, blend your ginger and pepper separately from the tomatoes. You don't want to blend all of it together. Why? Because if you blend them together, that means that you'll be cooking it together, and of course the pepper might lose its taste. Let's go back to our chicken. The chicken is boiled. Let's check. I guess it's cooked. So you go ahead, strain out your chicken from the stock. Then you fry your chicken. Prepare your hot oil. Add onions to it. Why am I adding onions to this oil? Because of the taste it adds to the chicken. I'll go ahead and fry this chicken till it's golden brown. Now, for this kind of stew, it mustn't be chicken. You can use just any protein of choice. It could be beef, it could be fish, it could be chicken, just or nothing. Yes, or nothing. So you fry this up, strain it out, then straight ahead we'll continue cooking the stew. Make sure that everything that is inside this oil is out because you don't want some of all this in your stew. Okay, Nigerian stew is let me not say it's stressful, but it's always yummy. Stressful in the sense that you have to keep turning and okay, let's go back to our cooking. In a hot oil, I'm adding my onions. Yes, allow it to cook for a while. Then you pour your tomatoes, your blended tomatoes into it. How thin, how fine do you like your tomatoes while cooking? It's left for you, just the way you want it. So you let this cook for a while before you start the stirring process. Nigerian stew, you have to stir and stir and stir until you get the right consistency you want, or at least until it stops being sour kind or too sweet. So right ahead, I'm adding my thin tomatoes to this. You could use sachet tomatoes, just any tomato paste you have will do. Then I keep on stirring this before I now add my pepper. Pepper is the last thing I add to my stew while making it. That's the pepper and the ginger, so that I don't kill them from the onset. Stir, then wash your curry leaves, add it to this. Sorry, the steam of the stew is covering my camera. Sorry about that. So I'm adding my curry leaves into this. I stir this up for a while before I add my chicken stock. Continue stirring also. Stir it up for a while. Allow this to cook. If the chicken stock is not enough consistency for the kind of stew you want, some want their stew very thick, some want it not too thick, while some want it thin. So add more water to it if you want to. I'm adding my seasoning cubes, salt, turmeric and curry. Then my fried chicken also, I'm adding it into the stew. Although I'm not adding all of it because sometimes I just want the fried part different from the ones inside the stew. So I'll go ahead and stir this up, then cover it for a while so that it will get sweeter. Okay, so our stew is here, it's set, it's ready. What would you love to eat yours with? Rice, spaghetti, just any kind of carbohydrate you want. Okay, voila. Thank you. Subscribe.